Welcome along to our Round 19 AFL preview with Nick Davis, former premiership player with the Sydney Swans. Hawthorn-Geelong, Friday night footy. I've salivated about this game all week. You've got two teams in form, so much at stake, months to go in the season. Everything's pointing to a blockbuster.
Yeah, it's a big final-shaping game. Top four is paramount in the finals. These two teams are both fighting it out for those positions. And
well, the Cats can't make top four. They can make top six, though, which gives them effectively a home final. They don't have to travel anywhere, although it'll probably still be in Melbourne. But the Hawks, they've got such a tough draw. They've still got Sydney and the West Coast, I think, to play in the final couple of weeks of the season.
That's it. If you want to make the top four at this time of year, you've got to keep winning. You can't be losing games and still holding your spot there.
Do you think North Melbourne are going to make the eight?
Yeah, I think they can. They're up and about the right time of the year, and the Bulldogs are just treading water at the moment.
What about the Derby, the Dockers, the West Coast Eagles? Dockers must win to stay alive. The West Coast are starting to get a bit shaky, and they've got a very hard draw going into the final couple of weeks.
Yeah, they have. It's always a tough game, the Derby games, the Derby, whatever they feel like calling them. But I think West Coast, they're a bit more solid than the Dockers.
What's the mindset of teams like Brisbane and Richmond, Melbourne and the Suns now that you're out of contention? Are you just trying to finish off the year, or are you starting to look at Hawaii and Las Vegas?
You're starting to plan your Mad Monday and your footy trip and your spring carnival.
Well, Carlton and Swans, a crucial game for your boys, the Sydney Swans. But what about Adelaide and Essendon? If Essendon lose this one, they could miss the top eight after being on the top of the ladder only sort of 10 weeks ago.
Yeah, they've banked their wins early and they're on the slide, but in Adelaide, Jimmy Herd and the Bombers are going to have to come up with something special.
I don't see him beating the Crows, that's for sure. That is our round of AFL preview for this week, and be sure to tune in every week as we count down to the AFL finals.